Faustin is a highly popular horror series made by Datflimp Totato, Unknown Man. This series has been seen and loved by millions of people, but not a lot of people know the lore. So in this video, I'll be exploring the story behind this masterpiece of a film. In first scene, we are introduced to Andrew the Ginger and Julia the Woman. They try to explain what has happened to this town, but all of a sudden, a 3-foot albino comes in and warns them about an old man on the street. They walk up to the old man, and they think that the old man is sus and has killed many nerds. When asked if he killed anyone, he says the house is fine. He says he has a wife and children that never comes up ever again, and then he walks away. But I have an amazing theory. Guys, look in the background. You can appear to see what looks like Jack Help in the distance. So perhaps this is the same universe. Anyways, Ginger grabbed Bloat and confirmed that he did kill a nerd. The nerd of which he killed is unknown, but I have a couple of things up my sleeve. I personally believe that the death of the nerd is none other than Brody _CCD21. I don't have any evidence at the moment, but I know it's him. Anyways, when Ginger tried to confront the pedophile, he dies, and then the albino and woman run away. But then they come back after the pedo says that there is something interesting. They come back, and then they die. False 2 was made in 2019, which shows that the Ginger is now in a hospital. A vampire suddenly enters his room, grabs a shotgun, and run away. Ginger gets out of the house with a shotgun and sees that the pedophile was there. He tries to shoot, but unfortunately for him, the gun is just a Nerf gun, so he returns home and dies. Foam 3 was made 1 year later and shows us that Ginger is now outside with the gun next to him. He goes back into the house and gets kidnapped by a cult called Classy. He goes to the Classy group and says something I didn't care about. Fast forward shows us another Ginger is in the backyard. It takes him 8 hours to get to the backyard, as you can see with the time zone. But then he waits another 8 hours and gets assaulted by a white man. Food 5 shows us a white guy killing a lot of Fortnite children. After he makes the furries extinct, he grabs Ginger ironically and also finds the albino. When all three of them try to find another Ginger, albino die, but he was shortly revived by the white guy. By this point, Ginger is bored of the squad and then just leaves. When they go back, door is locked and the black Ginger comes in and kills second Ginger, but then dies too by none other than the pedophile. The pedophile grabs a can of deodorant and reverses time, leaving us with cliffhanger. Faustin 6 should have came out a while ago, but because of the piss-poor production and laziness of the team, Half-Life 3 will most likely come out before Faustin 6, most likely. Anyways, there is nothing else to be seen. Actually, wait, there is something else. Honorable mention to this nutcracker and this fight scene where the white guy fights Jake Paul. It's really butt-clenching and tense. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. It's really intense and dramatic. I loved it. Anyways, that is it. Leave, please,